Hi guys, I wanted to do a little bit of an introduction since this is going to be my first video on this platform. So, hi, I'm Michelle. I am 40 years old and I am working on being a lot more intentional about my health and my fitness and just taking care of my body. So I wanted to, mostly for myself, start doing a vlog to kind of have an account of my progress and to have some sort of accountability, keeping me consistent with what my goals are and what I need to do to get there. So what I'm planning on doing is starting to post my workouts for those purposes, and if it helps anyone along the way, then that's just a bonus. If you have any questions, please ask me anything. I'm happy to give you whatever information I have and to help in any way that I can. I am not certified as a personal trainer or a dietitian or anything of that nature, just regular mom wife that is trying to take back control of her health. So like I said, any questions you have, ask me. I'll give you whatever knowledge I have and let you know kind of what it is I'm doing, the changes I'm making. So who I am, where I'm at now, where I'm trying to go. I have struggled with my weight for, I mean, truly probably since I had my daughter, who is about to turn 16. So we're talking for a while. I've been going up and down, back and forth with my weight and my consistency. So 2 years ago, I had a lot of issues with my back, had to have surgery, and it was very debilitating for me, and it really, really affected me and helped me in changing my mindset, because I don't want to find myself in that position again where I'm not capable of taking care of myself and doing things on my own. So I knew as soon as I got better from that surgery that I wanted to rebuild my body so that I am strong and capable. And additionally, going into perimenopause and eventually menopause, I know the importance of putting on muscle and maintaining as much muscle mass as I can going into older age. So longevity, mobility, quality of life, these are things that motivate me and drive me. So those are kind of my areas of focus. Looking better is obviously something that we all look for and want. For me, that of course will be a benefit, but it's not necessarily the first thing. Like when I was younger would have been my main motivation for doing these things, but now it's shifted since I'm a little bit older. Things I do for my diet, I started tracking my macros, so my protein, my carbs, and my fats. I track those daily, and that seems to be the most effective thing that I've tried, because believe me, I've tried everything. I've tried it all. So for me, tracking my macros and being consistent with it, planning out my food, measuring it, weighing it, and being accurate with what I'm consuming and consistent, doing the same thing. That has been an enormous part of what has made me feel good, and where I have seen the most progress, almost like instantaneously. Other things I've tried for a long time, and I would see little results, but then they would snap back like a rubber band. I'd gain the weight back, I'd lose the progress. But in tracking my macros, I find that I feel really great consistently, and it's much more sustainable. So as far as my diet is, that it's also about eating good quality food. So you could balance out your macros and still not have the best quality of food. So being intentional about having as many whole foods as possible that make up those macros. I am eating in a bit of a deficit right now. I'm trying to build myself up because I've been under eating for a long time. So I am at right around 1,500 calories right now, which is low. And in about 2 weeks, less, a week and a half, I'm gonna move up to about 1,850 in calories. So I'm gonna move up, which would be my normal deficit. So I'm not sure exactly how long I'm gonna stay in that deficit. Maybe, because I've been in a deficit, maybe only like 4 additional weeks at 1,850 and then move up to my maintenance. But anyway, if you have any questions about macros, just feel free to message me, ask me, let me know. And I'll, like I said, give you what information I do have. I don't have all the answers, but I might have some. So for my workouts, right now I'm in a challenge. So I have workouts that are kind of planned out for me. And I've been trying to do those. I've tweaked them a little bit based on my preferences, but that's kind of what I'm gonna be doing now and posting. So right now I am doing workouts like 6 days a week and taking 1 day as a rest day, making sure that I'm getting plenty of water, at least 100 ounces of water right now, and making sure that I'm getting at minimum 10,000 steps a day. This is kind of the bubble in which I live in. It's kind of the roadmap for reaching my goals right now, is hitting my macros, staying active through the day, getting my steps, making sure I'm getting my water in, and being consistent with my workouts. So when I go in out here to the garage, I make sure that the time I'm there, I'm giving it all I've got. It's hard coming out of the surgery, having to rebuild what was lost. I still have numbness in my leg, and it's a whole thing. It's really difficult, but I make sure that in that frame of time, that 30 minutes to an hour that I'm working out, as bad as it sucks, I push myself to give it all I've got, because that's what's gonna make me progress. So I tell myself, you know what, I know I don't wanna do this, but this is gonna give me the benefit I'm looking for. And if I just give it all right now, I can go rest later. I can relax later, I can be comfortable later, but for right now, we're gonna be uncomfortable, and I just commit to that. I have an understanding that I'm gonna be uncomfortable. So my mindset change is probably the thing that has allowed me to be, allowed me to make progress, because prior to that not wanting to be uncomfortable would have held me back. I would have done a little bit, but not pushed myself as hard in my workouts. I would have done okay with my diet, but the moment I slipped up and ate a cookie, I let it all fall apart. Or if I got a craving, or I got my period, like I just order Chinese food and get a bottle of wine and be done with it. But the mindset change has been the biggest factor for me. Just saying, you know what, this is what I want, and if I don't change what I'm doing, I'm not gonna get to where I wanna be. So, like I said, this is kind of, it's not necessarily the beginning of my journey, but it's a place where I feel like everything kind of lined up. Everything's kind of clicking, and it all just kind of fell into place mentally for me. So I want to track my progress. I want to see what I can do, and where I can be a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, and so on. Like, I just want to get better with age. I want to know that I've done all that I can, and I'm excited to see where I can go, because I know that just because I am getting older doesn't mean that I have to decline in health. I have enough knowledge from some of the reading and research that I have done over the years to know that literally age is just a number, and it's how you care for yourself, it's what you consume daily, and it's what you do daily that defines the kind of life you're going to live and kind of who you are and how you're going to feel. So that's me in a nutshell. That's kind of like my mindset, my goals. I want to be strong and healthy and capable throughout my life. And I just want to put this out here again for myself, but anybody who is inspired by this or maybe has questions, you know, if I can help in any way, then I'm more than happy to. So just reach out, let me know, and I'll get to my workout.